Good morning. When we discuss awareness and consciousness, in every book and every speech and everywhere, we will find one thing. The thing is actually what we see is not real. What we see is not real. This is the first thing it will be mentioned. So when we analyze scientifically, then we can find out that all is energy. All is energy. And what is energy? E is equal to mc square. So when we analyze this particular thing, then what is energy? Energy consists of E is equal to m is for mass, mc square. C denotes light actually, and it's not the one thing, it is the square. So this is the component of energy. This is the component of energy. Then how much is this mass and how much of this particular light? Then it says it's only 10%. Mass is only 10%. Then the other part is, they call it as the light. So this is the content. And then what is the ingredients? Then it is mentioned, it is electron, neutron and proton. Electron, neutron and proton. So the other thing is, it is mentioned, what is the sum E is equal to mc square means it is the sum total is one and the same. That means energy cannot be destroyed or created. And once if it is cannot be destroyed and it cannot be created, then what does it mean? Then what does it mean? It means you cannot touch energy. You cannot touch energy. Then what we are seeing is actually the content is same, but the form is changing. The form is changing. That means you cannot destroy anything. So if you burn anything also, then the component is there. So then what they try to analyze is, if we want to enter into the path of truth or consciousness, then what we should be. What we should be. Whether we should be in this physical form or whether we should go beyond that. Because truth is something which is not related to energy. So then we need to analyze, then we as a physical body, what is our component? From where did we come? From where did we come? So we go back to our ancestors and ancestors, then ultimately the Darwin theory will come. Then it says that we came from animal. Just imagine the transformation, how an animal became a human being. Just imagine. Science may not clearly mention about that particular thing. Then all the others will be notions and stories, people. Anyway, we need to analyze ourselves. Forget about all the other people. Okay, then we go back and go back. After animal, then it goes to a plant, tree or plant. So we were plants or trees. Then from there we go back and go back. Then we can find out we were in the minerals. We were in the minerals. Then go back and go back. Then we can see it came through a big sound that is called the Big Bang. Okay. So go behind the Big Bang. That is called the nothing stage. That is the stage of truth or consciousness. So this is the quantum field, or this is the field people are talking about truth or consciousness. And in physical body, whether people can realize this, of course. Of course, there are living Himalayan masters available in Himalayas, and people around us in the physical body, they have touched this realm of truth. So this is where we have to analyze why people are discussing this and why people are not able to enter into this field. Okay, then people ask where it is mentioned, and almost everyone will say that in Patanjali Yoga, in the textbook, it is mentioned. Of course, if you go through the textbook, it is mentioned. And different textbooks in Buddhism, Jainism, everywhere it is mentioned. But they will call this occultism or esotericism, because this they won't teach in the temple, mosque, or church or other religious institutions, because this is beyond that. Actually, the realm is beyond that. So now we are telling that we are energy, and now we say that we are beyond energy. So this is the difference. Actually, this is the difference of monism and dualism. See, when we want to enter this truth, then there is nothing. There is no time and space, and nothing is there. So in the other field where we are standing, and what we are trying to discover and what we have to search is, which has no time and space. There is no thought actually. And where does our thought really comes? If you imagine a thought, where is it? If you are listening my speech, you just analyze what is our thought. You will be comparing something inside you with my speech. And then you will analyze how much I understand this, whether I am right or wrong. So this is where we have to see the mind comes into play. Mind is a component of thoughts, bundle of thoughts. So we always live in the past, or we always think about the future. We are least concerned about the present moment. So in the present moment, there is nothing actually. There is nothing. Then we say we are seeing and we are feeling. What are we seeing actually? We are seeing nothing, it's an illusion. The real thing is we might see the components of energy, but we are beyond that. Think about the lighthouse. We are the light, and we think we are what you call separate from lighthouse. It's a drop of water says that I am different from the water from the ocean. It's like that. And you just think about the electricity. We feel that we are the light and bulb, but actually we are the transformer. We emit actually. We are the creator. So that's what they say. I am that. That is the inner energy, inner journey. So in this inner journey, why people are not entering here? Because they have been taught nowhere, in no syllabus, no textbook it is there. It is mentioned actually. But it's like learning driving in a book, learning swimming in a book. So we need to analyze scientifically. And now, when we enter into this particular area, the gratitude and love, there are different forms of theories comes around, and they teach and they say that you have to love, you have to show gratitude. So once you show love and gratitude, unconditional love and gratitude, then what is happening to your heart? That what is happening in your brain? Parasympathetic, sympathetic nerves or neurons is activated. So there is no thought. because we are doing it unconditional. See, when we do it something for us, then the thought will come. There the truth and consciousness will not work. So how many people will dare or the courage to do something unconditional? Unconditional. Imagine all the activities we do daily is conditioned. Is conditioned. Then how we can go beyond this? There the true knowledge of truth and consciousness is required. It has to come from inside us. We have to put the hypothesis. We have to take the highest degree, which is called the doctorate of philosophy, which is called the PhD. In this university of truth and consciousness, we should find out. No PhD can be taken from any another book. We have to find out. We have to test the hypothesis. It is by direct experience or indirect experience, direct material, through questionnaire, interview or whatever. Then we will find out an answer, and that is the ultimate truth. And that is the degree, the ultimate degree, which is called the doctorate of philosophy. Each one, it's not from the university. It's not from any subject you should take. If you take a PhD in a subject, at the most what you will get. At the most what you will get. You won't get peace. You won't get what you call the ultimate truth. But they gave this degree because once you know the process of testing this hypothesis, then you can find out any truth in the world. Any truth in the world. So here, now we say whatever we see is an illusion. Scientifically you analyze, it is true. It is energy. It is purely energy. Then beyond energy, what is it? In creation energy came. Go back to that beyond the Big Bang. There is nothing where there is no time and space. Then the question will ask, see, I am not able to do meditation and I don't know what to do and all. Which book we should follow? No need to follow anything. No need to, see, analyze your thought and you just cut the thought. The thought is always in the past and the future. Be in the present moment. Be in the present moment. See, this is a hypnotist world. The Illuminati will always drive us to do certain things. They will always say, they will drive us. You have to do this, you have to do this. And of course we are doing something, then they will say that you have to do charity, you have to do it because there are a lot of poor people, there are people died due to starvation. That's true. 5,000 people world over died due to starvation. See, that is because of their ignorance. So at the most what we can do is we can share this knowledge and not to follow the blunders and the ignorance people will shower around us. See, you just ask question to these people. They are not able to answer. They stick to a book, they stick to a religion, they stick to an organization. And whoever says the true essence in all religion is one and the same, hear to this person. And at a particular stage, if you are not able to answer our question, then go beyond that. Ultimately the answer will come to us. People will say the breathing is the ultimate thing. Controlling the breath is the ultimate thing. See, these are techniques. Why these people are asking to do pranayama and breathe? There is only one thing, because the 60,000, 70,000 thoughts which come to us, they have to curtail it. See, once if we ask to curtail the thought, it is impossible. Then what we will do? You just feel your breath. You just inhale. You just exhale. See, then what will happen? you concentrate there, so the other thought goes off. But here what is happening? You're conditioned. You're conditioned because your thought will go momentary. So that's why we say pranayama is not a permanent process. Pranayama is not a permanent process. Because gradually, without this breathing technique and pranayama, we should be able to experience the consciousness and truth. And it is by practice. It happens. 7 days do it, 14 days, 21 days, 45 days. And 45 days if you do something, then you can be that. But for 45 days, what is the instruction you are giving? What is the instruction we give? Because we want something. And what is the something actually? That is something means we are connecting something, the future which is going to happen. See, here we are already that actually. We have to remove the thoughts. The 60,000, 70,000, we have to remove the thoughts. It's very simple. It's very simple. So be conscious, and be conscious. No? And be conscious. What is it? You just think, are you listening to the speech or in between some thought is coming? See, we all, what do you call, say the same thing. Be in the present moment means no thought should come. Because thought is always in past and future. It is measurable. We are talking about an immeasurable thing that is beyond the Big Bang, that bears nothing. And that is our real existence. All the other thing, see, at the age of 2 or 3, we were in that state. Now we have to go back to that stage. Go back to the state means we have to uncondition our mind. Uncondition our mind. Who has conditioned our mind? The Illuminati, the world, the society, organization, religion. They will give us some timetable. Get up in the morning, do this, do that, and do this. Of course, some peace will come to us. But it is like what you call getting some tidbits. But that is not real actually, because we always be slave to certain book or people or certain technique. So of course initially we have to listen all these things, but we are in prison. We are in prison. We have to come out of this prison. And there we are the master and we are the creators and we are that actually. But what we do, we always be it in dualism and we want to, what you call, put hold on another book or person or an ideal or whatever, or you call it anything. Because you ask any person in this field, when we ask what is next, then he will say that we have to achieve this, and that is the biggest blunder. We are already that actually. This is the realization which we have to go through. So I posted several videos in my YouTube channel, and this is not for the public actually. This is only for the few people in my group. When we discuss, they raise certain question. Then for years I was telling this to these people and they raised the same question. So I thought of not speaking, and whenever someone asks a question, they can go to my YouTube channel. I have posted there. When new question comes, then I'll post a new video. Thank you.